Alright, so I told people I'd do a tutorial for the how to get perfect villagers on the Xbox. It'll work on Xbox 360, Xbox One, PS3, and PS4. Just all the console versions it should work for. First thing you want to do is get a bunch of villagers. I'm going to try to get a librarian. It'll work for all the villagers, but I'm going to try to get a perfect librarian. You just want to get a bunch of librarians separated. And you want to make sure when you do this, you don't view any of their trades. Get a bunch of them separated. You could do it with one, but it'll take a lot longer. The more you have, the more odds you get of getting your villager to have gold. You want his first trade to be gold. So you want to get all the villagers separated without looking at what they have, and then save. Once you save, you can go actually view what each villager has. And you're looking for one that trades gold for emerald as their very first trade. It's one of the rarest trades to get, so you want to make sure it's your first trade. Unless you want to trade gold, then you'd want it as your last one. But for all the villagers offer gold at a rare. It's really rare to get the gold. You want them to have that as their first trade. So none of them have it, so you want to quit without saving. And then reload. And just go and view them again. And as long as you didn't view any of the villagers before you saved, then they should have all new trades. If you go to them over and over and they all keep giving you the same trades, and you must have viewed what they had before you saved. So every time you go back to them, every time it's the first time you view their trade, they get a new one. No gold. You just gotta keep quitting and loading back until you get one that has gold. Okay, so finally, gold, and you can see it takes a long time. Sometimes it can take a long time, sometimes you can get it in your first try. But finally I got a villager with gold as the very first trade. When you find that, you want to save. And actually the rest of the villagers, if you want to get, like, the librarian has paper, glass a trade, an enchanted book. So since this was actually the first one, the rest of these villagers are still good. You can go through here and look for more gold, and then quit and reload if you want to find more of them. But I'll just stick with this one for now. So after you save, you find the one with gold, you save, and then just trade with them. Oops. Yes, paper. A lot of people would want paper as the last one. So if you wanted a paper, this comes up, you'd want to quit. But I'm gonna try to get enchanted book as the last one. Yeah, I want to get enchanted book as the last one. So it's not enchanted book. So I want to go ahead and save. Make sure you have autosave off when you're doing all this. If you're on the Xbox One or PS4, disable autosave before you load your map. Now that I saved, go ahead and trade the paper. And it's not enchanted book, so save. Book. Save. Trade. At some point, they'll start getting stubborn and stop coming up with new trades, and you just have to keep trading with them until you unlock the next thing. Just buy one and then back out and wait a second or two, and then go back in. Sometimes they can be really stubborn. Usually stubborn with compass and blocks for me. Okay, so it brought up the enchanted book, but I haven't unlocked all his other trades. So I'm just gonna quit. Make sure you don't save. And then reload again. And if you ever get the trade you want as the last trade and you haven't unlocked all the other trades, then you want to quit the game without saving and then reload until you've unlocked all his other trades. He's back to bookshelves. It's glass. I'm going for the enchanted book, so save. There's a Wikipedia Minecraft wiki that shows you all the trades that whatever villagers have. I'll try to link that in the description so you can make sure you get all the trades. But in there it shows that the librarians have book and quill. But on the console versions, there's no book and quill, so you don't have to unlock that trade. So now I buy the gloss. See, I need to unlock the compass and the clock still. I think those are the last two trades before the enchanted book. Okay, so I got the compass. Go ahead and save. And buy the compass. You sit here and buy a bunch. Like if you buy something 20 times and you run out of resources and he hasn't unlocked a thing, you can quit and reload, get all your resources back, and just start buying. 'Cause he doesn't have like a set limit you have to buy. It's just every time you buy something, it randomly chooses what to give you. So sometimes you could buy something like 30 times and he doesn't give you something, and sometimes you could buy something once and it'll give it to you. Alright, so yeah, it gave me the book, or the enchanted book, but I still haven't unlocked the clock. If you want to quit and reload again. Alright, so I got the clock, so go ahead and save. And now I think the only trade he has left is the enchanted book. Alright, so now buy the clock. Now if I get the book, I want to make sure it's a book I want, and you can actually change the book. When you unlock the enchantment book, you don't just save. If you get like a book you don't want, you can quit, reload, and unlock the book again, and it'll be a completely different enchanted book. Alright, there we go. So I got enchanted book. It's the last trade. So this would be like a perfect villager if you want the enchanted book is the last one. So if I don't want this enchanted book, I'll just back out just straight. So if you don't want this enchanted book, just quit without saving. And it's already set up so that the only trade he has left to give me is the enchanted book. When he gives me a new one, it'll be a completely different enchantment. So you can keep doing this until you get like Silk Touch or Efficiency 4 or Unbreaking 3 or whatever enchantment book you want. See, like this time I've bought 25 so far, and I still haven't gotten the enchanted book. Whereas the other time I bought like 2, I think. Sometimes it just takes a lot. I bought 42 in this. This would have took me like 420 emeralds at this point. You could just quit. Like if you were in survival, that'd be a lot of resources. You could just quit and reload, start buying again, and hopefully unlock it sooner. Power 2. I could do better. Go for one more enchanted book and then stop. But you should get the idea. You can get the enchanted book as your last trade, and then you can change it over and over again until you get whatever enchanted book that you actually want. You can do this to a priest to get whatever enchanted, like you can get the diamond pickaxe enchantment, and then as the last trade, and then change that over and over until you get what you want. I just bought 60 clocks and it hasn't unlocked, so I'm just gonna quit and reload. Alright, there we go. So now I have Unbreaking 3 as his last trade, so I can just buy this as many times as I want. So that's how you get the perfect villager, and that took me, what, 54 minutes? 12 seconds? From beginning to end, to find one with gold as the first trade, and trade all the way through, and then get, change the book to a book I actually want. And when you get the book you want, you would just go and save. Now that'll lock it in as the Unbreaking 3 book. That'll be the same thing for any of the villagers. Whatever you're trying to get, you just keep quitting and reloading if you unlock that item before the last trade. So if you're a blacksmith, you want to make sure that iron was your very last trade. You can get redstone from a priest or enchantment of whatever tool you wanted from the priest. And then you can change those enchantments to actually make it one you want. Hopefully that was clear enough. If you have any questions, just leave it in the comments.